Merry Christmas and welcome to this week's PWR. Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing well. Let's get straight into it, shall we? Welcome to this week's PWR, what I've been playing, what have I been watching, or what have I been reading. And every single time I start this video, my dog comes up. You were fast asleep on the settee just now. 1 second. I've always got time for the dog on my channel. Right, up, come say hello. Well, hello there. Hello. Oh, it's a little bit damp. We've been for a walk. Lovely walk. We went for a Christmas walk, didn't we? And normally he's fast asleep. We did 5-6 kilometres today. Up the park, his favourite. And you were a very good boy, weren't you? Right, I'm doing a video. Kiss. Oh, you're a good one. Right then, where were we? So what have I been playing? What have I been watching? What have I been reading? Quite a mixed bag this week, okay? How fast I can move my hands. Whoa! Yeah, it's been one of those weeks. I wish I could do my head that way as well. Whoa! Sorry. Yeah, it is Christmas Eve as well. So happy Christmas to you. Even you, and not... Yeah, and you. Go on, happy Christmas. Right then, so, when I say mixed week, I'm not sure. At the start of the week, I didn't know what game to play, alright? So I started the week, I got my notes on my phone here, okay, just to remind me. It's like a little diary, this is, isn't it? So what did I play on Sunday? So I forgot I've got an Xbox One. I keep forgetting. And loads of people tell me this is a really good game. Gears 5 or Gears of War 5, I've known it as. But apparently it's called Gears 5. So I played that. We're at the part where... like we're in this like fishing kind of village, and it's all up in the mountains, and there's all this snow and stuff, and not many people like you, your faction, or the team you're a part of, or something like that. I don't know, I found myself not having fun with it, and it's like, oh, I'll play it because people say it's good, but I think it's not for me, okay? But it's a weird one. I worry a little bit. Such a hard life I've got, isn't it? I worry a little bit that am I falling out of love with first-person shooters? There was a time, I've said it before, back in the Xbox days, first-person shooters was my thing. That was my jam, you know? Now, fighting games are my jam. But, yeah, I found myself... I played for about an hour. Maybe it's because I'm not playing it enough. I'm playing it like... I'll play it one night, then 2 weeks go by and I'll try to get back into it. I don't know, but there's something missing. It's missing an ingredient, okay? So I played it for a little bit and then I stopped. Then I was like, well, I still had a couple of hours to go of my Sunday evening. So I put on some Street Fighter 6. I went into World Tour mode for about 5 minutes, and then I was like, I don't really want to play it. Then I did arcade mode. I think I've done arcade mode now 3 times with every single character, so I've got all the artwork unlocked that way. I don't know, and I'm like, I just wasn't in the mood. I'm not saying I'm falling out of love with this game, but I am so disappointed that Capcom, it's crafty what they're doing, isn't it? I might have said this before, but to buy the skins, normally, whatever the price is, okay? If you want them, buy them, great. If you don't want them, don't buy them. But I want the skins, but the way... You can't just go on the PlayStation Store, I used to be able to do, go on the PlayStation Store and buy the skin, and it downloads at happy days. But now you got to buy in-game credits, so spend real money to get credits. So I think the skin I want is $3.99. It's a lot of money, okay, but I've got to spend something like $9.99 to get enough credits for the skin, and they've priced them very clever, and it's quite... dare I say, greedy. So it's put me off a little bit. It's spoilt. It's still in with a chance of getting Game of the Year, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I don't like what they're doing. Maybe it's the marketing team or something like that. They've got the final say, you know, because they can tell they spent an absolute fortune making this game, haven't they? It is a fantastic game, but there's some things I'm not kind of agreeing with. Don't worry, I'm not going to boycott the game. It's not that bad. So I only played that for a couple of minutes, but then what I did hold my attention then was Mortal Kombat 1. I really am enjoying playing Invasion. So we're on season 3 already. So I played that right up to the end of the night, basically. Another hour on that. I was thoroughly enjoying it. Leveling up my character, unlocking new skins, messing around with the fatalities in the training mode and stuff like that. What I do is I record it then and post it on my shorts on YouTube. It's just a bit of fun, me having an old man having some fun, you know. So I played that. That was my Sunday. So then Monday, sticking with the Mortal Kombat theme, so we carried on playing Mortal Monday. So we're playing Mortal Kombat 11. We were about an hour or so. I was very tired from work. I'm so thankful for my Christmas break. I got an extra day off for Christmas Day. But I have got to lie in on Boxing Day, so I am happy. I'm not complaining. But yeah, we did an hour or so. I always struggle on the Mondays. And I think we've got 3 chapters left. But I didn't realise last week. I maybe could have done those extra 3 chapters just to finish the series. Because I don't think I'll be playing this tomorrow night. It's obviously going to be Christmas Day. I might do. Or I kind of know what I'm having for Christmas off my brother. He's buying me Robocop Rogue City. I'm so excited to play it. So if I'm playing anything and if I'm streaming anything, it's going to be that game tomorrow night, okay? But I might be too busy, you know, because this is Christmas Day. But I might have an hour spare for you guys, okay? So yeah, that was my Monday. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Tuesday, don't know what's going on with this. Persona 5 Royal. If you've played it before, this might make sense. So we found the treasure at the beginning. It was still 5-6 hours into the game, so maybe I'm not right at the beginning at the moment. But then I think I know what my problem is with the game. It's a good story, but you're going to school every day, and it's quite depressing. He's got a depressing life at school because the way the teachers treat this guy, the main guy, him there, is disgusting, okay? He is technically a criminal, but we know as the player that he was doing the right thing. So the justice department failed him, or the justice system failed him, basically. So it's frustrating, but then his life outside of school is even worse than his life inside of school. So it's very depressing, and if I don't play it this week, at all this week, I'm uninstalling it and I'm getting rid of it. So many people say this is the best game they've ever played, okay? You can't say I haven't given it a good go. I'm probably about 7, maybe 8 hours in, if I really think about it, okay? I'm sitting here right now. I haven't got the urge to go back to it. It's just... I like the artwork. I like the design of the characters and stuff. But it's such a shithole where he's living and stuff. You know, I'm just not a fan of it. It's like I like to play video games to escape from my life. Do you know what I mean? And going from my life to this, and this is even worse than my life. It's like I don't know. Anyone played? Has anyone finished it? If someone says stick with it, I will stick with it for at least 1 more week. But if I don't play it again this week, I've got to uninstall it and it's going to go. I'll stick to the arena fighting games. So I like them. Okay, so yeah, I played that on Tuesday. Now Wednesday, I was all over the place. I was installing games and installing them, playing a game, not playing a game. So I was all over the place, okay? So, I thought, I was kind of in the mood for a first-person shooter, okay? I was looking at my collection, and I always forget I've got this on the PlayStation 4, because the spine, there's no writing on the spine. I wonder if it's no, it's not in the reversible cover. Isn't it weird? There's no right in there. But it's Bulletstorm. What a great game. If you haven't played this, play it. It came out originally on the PlayStation 3. Then they redid it, like polished it up. It's not a full remake. Right, one sec. Rossi, stop it, please. Coach down. You won't leave my feet alone. I don't know what's the matter with him. You're a funny one, aren't you? I think you'll have socks for Christmas, is it, boy? Do you want socks for Christmas? That's all you'll have. I've actually got him a little football thing. He's going to love it, I think. Yeah, so... what was I saying? Yeah, and they're redoing it, I think it's coming out early next year in VR. So, okay, fair enough. I can't say it's a hidden gem because a lot of people have heard of it, but I give it a 2 thumbs up. It didn't take long to install, but by the time it installed, I changed my mind. I didn't want... I literally started the game, the loading screen came up, and you know, like when it's got that skyscraper and you got those like gravity boots, you're walking down the skyscraper. I did that bit, and then I stopped playing it, uninstalled it. I don't know, I was just all over the place. Alright, so what? I played a little bit then of Street Fighter 4, Ultra Street Fighter 4. I love this game so much. I'm holding this here, but I played it on the PlayStation 5 because I got the digital copy. I did arcade mode with Dudley, and boy, do I miss Dudley. I wish he was in Street Fighter 6. Maybe he will. There's a slim chance. There is a lot of the polls I put out. I love a good poll, you know. I put a poll out, and a lot of people, it's definitely on my Instagram, say they want Dudley to come back. Whether Capcom are taking any notice, I doubt it, but he was really good fun. God, I can't remember the last time I played Dudley in Street Fighter 4. Yes, I had a really good time with that, but I was kind of playing that whilst thinking what else to play. Oh, interestingly as well, I did arcade mode. It's weird, I got a lovely selection of fight sticks, and I'm trying to retrain myself now to play my favourite fighting games with a control pad, just because I'm thinking I really enjoy streaming. Thank you everyone that comes out and has conversations while I'm streaming and stuff. I really do appreciate it. But it's just adding to my gaming experience now. So it's so easy to stream with a PlayStation 5. You just press the share button. Instead of share, take a screenshot or record the video. Like, I think it's like 30 seconds, last 1 minute, last 3 minutes. You can just live stream straight to YouTube. You put the title in and all that stuff, and you're live, do you know what I mean? And it's just added this extra element to my gaming, and I really am enjoying it. But I want to do some of my favourite fighting games, but I can't. The reason I'm saying I'm going to retrain myself for the PlayStation controller is because that's got the built-in microphone. So maybe for Christmas, January sales, if I got a bit of spare money, I'm going to invest in a decent pair of headphones with a microphone. I was talking to people on stream the other day actually about it. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. Really good. Probably still is my favourite game of all time, let's be honest. And then I was playing that because I got the digital copy whilst something else was installing, and the game that was installing was Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Big old download this is, so that night was just a download. It's mad. I downloaded Bulletstorm, then uninstalled it, then downloaded this, and I played Street Fighter 4 whilst this was downloading. So I didn't play this on Wednesday, and Thursday I didn't play anything on Thursday, but Friday is the day I played this, and I streamed it. It's actually my third playthrough of this game, and it's just such a relaxing, chill, fun game, and it must be fun. I must be enjoying, because it feels like, I think Friday night, it felt like I did about an hour and a half. Normally I stream for around about an hour. I'm not hardcore anymore. I thought I was going for about an hour and a half, and it said 2 hours. But when I ended the stream, it comes up on the screen then how long I've actually been streaming for. And it was like 2 hours and 57 minutes or something like that I streamed for. So I played almost twice as long as it felt like. And last night I played it as well. And I thought I was going for 2 hours, and it said 3 hours. I thought, oh, okay, that's a decent stream. And when I came out, it said just under 4 hours. Yeah, what a good, fun, relaxing game. It's different to the normal arcadey pace games I like to play, but sometimes I'm more in the mood for just chill out, relax a little bit, and I enjoy everything about this game. The map, if you haven't played it, it's a massive map. Best way to get around to your objectives is via helicopter. Like sometimes your objective could be up to 20 kilometers in the opposite direction, so you're going to go by helicopter. And it's such a beautiful morning, night, day, whatever time of day it is. It's paradise. It looks so good and such a relaxing game. And again, shout out to people that came out when I was streaming this. I know people can't see how bad I am at fighting games, don't they? Let's be honest. But yeah, I do enjoy. It's funny because I thought I was falling out of love with first-person shooters, but I clearly aren't. Do you know what I mean? But and there's no nostalgia attached to this because my favourites off the top of my head are the Halos, the games that came out on the Xbox. You know, Halo 2. All those games are my favourite probably. But then there's something in this. It's they've got the formula, whatever it is, the ingredients of this game, they got it right. But there isn't enough of these kind of games out there. I love Division 2 as well. That was really good fun as well. It's kind of a similar-ish game to this, isn't it? But yeah, fantastic fun game that is. So that's what I've been playing this week, okay? What have I been watching? I watched on Netflix Rebel Moon. It came out Friday. It's a two-parter by the looks of it, and part 2 isn't coming out till April, it says at the end. But it's okay. I like the look of the advert. The advert, or the trailer rather, makes it look better than it actually is. And it's been all over the place. You think, oh, this is pretty interesting. Then I go, no, I don't like where they're going with this. Then it goes back to interesting. Then it goes down. I'll tell you my least favourite thing, and it's why I stopped watching. I was going to watch it in one sitting on Friday night, but I ended up finishing it yesterday morning, was all the action scenes with the lead actress. I don't know her name. We call her Sheila. So every time Sheila's in it, the camera goes to slow motion, like she'll slide on the floor. Everything's going on. She goes, it's like trying to do like the Matrix or something. I don't know. The next action scene, slow motion. Flipping heck. The next act, and it's quite a lot of action scenes, and it ruins the pace of the action scene. Like, I love my martial arts movies, okay, but I wouldn't enjoy them half as much if it was all super slow motion. I like to see things in real time. I appreciate the speed of these talented martial artists. Clearly, Sheila's not a martial artist, is she? But it just, I don't know, could they have, if it is done slowly, can they just speed it up to make it look like it's real time? I don't know. That's the worst thing about the film. The cast is pretty good. It does pinch with pride is a business term I used to use before when I was in my management years ago. If I was copying someone, I wouldn't say I'm going to copy you. I'd say, I'm going to pinch with pride. Stupid sayings we have, isn't it? So what they pinched with pride from Star Wars. So if you like Star Wars, you might like this. It's very... what was that movie? It's inspired by Seven Samurai. Battle Beyond the Stars. If you've seen that, you'll get, whilst watching Rebel Moon, you'll get what I mean by this reference. It's like the overlords come, just like in Seven Samurai, basically. The baddies come, okay, in this massive spaceship. They go to this farming village and basically say, we'll be back in 9 weeks and you better have all this food to feed our army by this amount of time. They're not going to leave enough food for the villagers to survive on, so they're doomed. They're fucked, basically, okay? But one of the lead, so Sheila isn't part, she's been part of this village for 2 years, so she's got a past, a mysterious past, which is, I won't say what it is, but it's revealed in snippets, like throwbacks when she's dreaming or whatever. It's pretty well done. Shows you who she is. She's not what you originally thought she was. And they decide, right, we either work our butts off to produce even more crops than usual, but they're like, then some people saying, well, get real, these people are going to just they're known for destroying villages like us, kind of thing. So this woman goes on an adventure basically to recruit to different planets, to recruit all these different people to help fight her cause, kind of thing. It's all right. My favourite one in it is this like Oriental woman where she's got 2 lightsabers. She's like a ninja with the lightsabers. It's no surprise she's my favourite in it. The pacing's all over the place though. Like I said, the slow down scene, like sometimes it feels like it's inspired by like a western. There's a scene where you think, oh, they're trying to reenact the cantina scene, or like any western Wild West movie kind of thing, when they walk into the bar and everybody stops and looks what's going on. It's got all that in there. Then they go to a different planet. It's got a different theme. But I do definitely recommend it. I think it's over 2 hours long. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one, basically. Okay, it's not. I wouldn't go to the cinema to see it, but it's on Netflix. Okay, it came out on Friday. It looks like it was very expensive. The CGI and all that's done pretty good, you know. On Prime, I really enjoyed this. I only watched episode 1 of Reacher. I've read the books, Jack Reacher, and the movies Jack Reacher movies was... So the book, basically, he's this massive guy. I think he's like 6'6", kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of build. Like he's ex-military. I think he's ex-military police. I haven't read the books for ages. And each book he's in a different scenario, kind of. There's a crime going on. It's very clever books. But the thing is, this guy, he's such a big, intimidating... Looks like a Terminator, basically. He'll walk into any restaurant, cafe, bar, and everyone will stop and look. That's how big he is. So what the Hollywood do when they make the movie, I know, we'll cast Tom Cruise, 5 foot and a fart Tom Cruise, to play this guy. He's a very good actor, but it's... Oh, you messed up. That one thing about him, he's such an intimidating... You think he's kind of like all muscle, but he's super intelligent as well. He's a very smart man. So... on Amazon Prime, I completely forgot. I think there's a new season out or something. I thought I'll watch one episode just to see what I think. So I did watch episode 1, season 1, episode 1. And straight away, I recognise a lot of the scenes from the books. I don't think it actually follows the books that I've read, okay? But straight away I thought, no, he's more like it. I don't know. I've never seen this guy before. He's jacked. He's massive. He's a very good fighter as well. So all that is brutal as well. Okay, so maybe not watch it with your kids. Like knock teeth out, and it's a prison scene where he spends a couple of nights in prison, and the fight scenes are really well done. Okay, so fair play, perfectly cast. When I'm reading the books, he's more like what I pictured in my head, because that's what you do, isn't it? You picture these characters in your head, what they look like, and they've almost nailed it. Now when I read the books, I'll be thinking of, he's this guy, not Tom Cruise down here, he's the guy up here, you know. What other movies I've ever watched? So I watched Shin Godzilla. So last week I went to the cinema to watch Godzilla -1. Outstanding. I don't know, is Godzilla -1 better than Shin Godzilla? I much prefer, might have said this last week, I much prefer the story, the human story that they tell in Godzilla -1. That's the best story out of every single Godzilla. But you go to watch a Godzilla movie, or you watch a Godzilla movie for Godzilla, I still think when he goes berserk, when Godzilla, like rage mode kind of thing, I don't think they'll ever beat rage mode Godzilla than Shin Godzilla. He is perfect when it's not just coming out of his mouth, it's coming out of every direction. It's just, oh my god, it looks perfect. Do you know what I mean? So intimidating, scary. It's like, how are you supposed to fight against that? Do you know what I mean? So, Shin Godzilla, I watched that again. God, I wish there was a way you could count how many times. Like on PlayStation, at the end of the year, you get like the PlayStation review. Tells you how many hours you've played and what you've played. I wish Apple did the same thing. So how many times have I watched Star Wars and Godzilla? It's got to be in definitely Star Wars hundreds of times. Anyway, yeah, so I watched Shin Godzilla. YouTube, always watching YouTube. This week's video of the week is from the channel. I found a new channel, guys. Go check this one out. Is Matt96. Channel Matt96. And the video is the complete story of Jurihan. Street Fighter 4 to Street Fighter 6. And it's the best. I know the story of Juri from playing the games, isn't it? But what Matt has done is he's mainly from the games, you know, the cutscenes in arcade mode or World Tour mode and stuff like that. He's pinched with pride these games, this cutscenes and stuff, and he's just pieced the story together. But he's gone back from when she was a child. She was a genius. She had a great upbringing and everything like that. Then her family went into the Shadowloo, so Bison, and it shows how she became. She wasn't born that way. She was, through circumstances, she became the way she was, and she became a full-on baddie, let's say. And then by Street Fighter 6, she's kind of turning a corner kind of thing. She shows mercy, whereas, well, it was a Street Fighter 4. She was just going to kill Chun-Li, wasn't she? But then she got distracted by Cammy and Guile. So she's gone from that to she does show mercy. But it's a fantastic video. It's a perfect length as well. I think it's like 38 minutes, something like that video. Yeah, I really did enjoy it. I did comment on it as well. I've just subscribed, just found the channel. This is great, well done kind of thing. He nailed it. So I definitely recommend it, and thank me later. You're probably all going to subscribe as well. I hope you do, because he deserves the subscriptions. What have I been reading? I only had a couple of pages to go anyway, didn't I? So I finished Mortal Kombat, or Long Live Mortal Kombat Round 1. The fatalities and fandom of the arcade era. So I finished it, and I've got that. I didn't know what else to read. I've got this ready to go. The plan was to read that, wasn't it? I was going to read that. That won't take me long to read. There's pictures in it. It's a bigger font. It's a much smaller book. Do you know what I mean? If you compare size. Yeah. That's not going to take me long. But I don't know. I've never ever played a video game. Best way to describe it. And it was so good. You just finish it. You didn't want it to finish. You finished it like a good story game. And then you just don't know what to play after it. This was so good. It's exactly the same. I don't know what I want to read after it. Bit of me's in the mood though to read a manga or something. So I might go back to just about see them there. I'm in the mood for Akira. I want to start the year off. I'm going to read, was it 5, 6 of them, isn't it? I might read them. Normally I read one of them a week. But I haven't read them properly. 4 years, I want to say. I did read, shout out to Ricky Jones. Ricky gave me like a bundle, like a leave-in present from my last job. And like a bundle of loads of little goodies. Like, for example, he got me these Akira things. I didn't put that on. Sorry, Ricky. You got me this. He's very generous, okay? So he got me a lot of stuff, okay? And one of the things he gave me was like this retro manga magazine from back in the day. And I had the first chapter of Akira in it. And I was like, God, this is so good. So I'm probably going to read that next. I'm very good at this point. I'd be a terrible weatherman, wouldn't I? That next, there. Unless... So it's obviously Christmas Day tomorrow, and I've basically sent a screenshot of my Amazon wish list to my brother. And one of the things I think I sent him that you could see was the Godzilla book. So they finally translated Godzilla, the first 2 Godzilla movies from the 50s. They've translated it to English this year. It's taken them over 50 years to do it. So I'm going to read it, but I think I can do one more night without reading anything, okay? It's nice to have a break from reading as well, you know. I do love a good book, but it's nice to have a little chill now and again from reading. So if I don't get Godzilla tomorrow. If I get Godzilla tomorrow, that's what I'm going to be reading, obviously. If I don't get that book, I'm going to order it, but I'm going to start the year off by reading the Akira books again, alright? That's pretty much what I've been playing, what I've been watching, what I've been reading. So, my question is, what have you been playing, watching and reading? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm like a pro now, aren't I, with this YouTube stuff. Please consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already, so you don't miss out on this amazing content. And I will be live later on today. I'm going to do the Christmas wrap, it's called, okay? I did it last year, but I wasn't live. I basically going to have my desk in front of me. I got all my Christmas presents that I bought for everyone. So my imaginary friend Chris, do not watch it because I'm going to be wrapping your presents. Also, he's bought me a present. It's wrapped downstairs. No, it's wrapped on the table over there. I'll be opening that to see what he's bought me live. If I can find... I've lost this. I don't know where. I'm terrible for losing stuff. I know where my wrapping paper is. I found the sellotape. But you know, I bought like these stickers, labels, you write on who it's for. You stick them on. I was quite organised last year. But I can't find them. So I have to use a marker or something. But yeah, so at some point tonight, probably, maybe late afternoon, I don't know, see how I'm feeling. Maybe I'll put a notification up just before I come live. So if you want to have a chill out, be about an hour or so, we'll have a laugh, ask me some questions. Maybe like a live Ask Tony, you know, nothing too personal. I've answered the question how I threw a man in the canal. So, yeah, if you want to know again, I'll talk about it again. Yeah, so join me later on today. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to have a chill out stream, no gameplay, just this ugly mug rapping. Apparently my rapping skills are not very good. They're not very good. So if you want to see this is how you don't rap, yeah, tune in. And stay away, my imaginary friend Chris, because there will be spoilers, okay? I'm quite excited what I bought you. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you later. Love you, bye.